Is Prismatic Evolutions the next Evolving Skies? I don't know, and nobody else knows. But we can compare the two based upon the print run, hype, and the set lists. Now, Evolving Skies, it has the Evolutions, Rayquaza, Duraludon. Nobody really likes Duraludon. It's mainly just the Evolutions and Rayquaza. Now, Prismatic Evolutions, the whole set has not even been announced yet. We do have a good portion of the set that has been announced, but it's mainly just the Evolutions that we've heard about from Prismatic Evolutions. We have not heard any leaks about any trainers, anything like that. So we need to figure out the entire set to do a full compare and contrast between the two sets. So that is the set list comparison. I would say, as of right now, Evolving Skies, it's kind of hard to judge early, but Evolving Skies does have Rayquaza. And I love Rayquaza. That is a personal opinion. But now, next one is Hype and Demand. Hype and Demand. So the hobby is at an all-time high right now, especially of hype. I think it's comparable to 2020. So the hype is definitely crazy right now. As far as like a long-term play, it's a little bit worrying because you don't want it to be like a Vivid Voltage situation to where there's a lot of hype and then the reprints just crash it like crazy, or like Roaring Skies. We don't want it to crash like crazy. But the demand for both sets is very comparable. Now, Evolving Skies, of course, has aged like fine wine. Even when it was released originally, it did have a lot of hype out the gate. But I think that Prismatic Evolutions is a little bit more hyped right now, especially off of release. We can compare the two way better when they've had 5 years each. I'd say 5 years, maybe 3 years off the gate. So we're definitely a ways away from comparing them. It's just kind of speculation right now to properly compare and contrast them. Now for the print runs, I have talked to 2 distributions, and it is not looking good for Prismatic Evolutions. I was not as well tapped in as I am now compared to when Evolving Skies came out. I didn't really know that many people, but I have heard from 2 different stores, and it is not looking good because I can't share the exact numbers, but it was about 5% to 7% of what they ordered is being given to them, basically. So say they ordered 100 ETBs, they would get 5 ETBs out of that, or 7 ETBs out of that on average. So it is not looking good. It is not looking good for the print run for Prismatic Evolutions, at least from what I've heard. So it's a little bit, it's not looking good. When we talk about Evolving Skies, it did just never really get a proper full reprint or anything. It did get a slight restock, or if you want to call it reprint. The price was around 200, and then it took it down to about 140 area. And then after that, there was no other restocks of it. Of course, there's third-party products like Costco or Sam's Club where they put packs into those boxes. But besides that, there wasn't any more booster box distributions or anything like that. Not any like huge waves. There was probably a couple of distros that had maybe like a couple bundle deals, but not too much print of Evolving Skies. And that is the same case for Prismatic at the moment. So that one, I'd say it's tied for now. We don't know how big of a reprint, if any, of Prismatic Evolutions there's going to be. But I do think there is going to be a reprint. It's not confirmed, but you just never know. You never know. There could not be, but there most likely will probably be one. I don't know. Nobody knows. So the question is, will Prismatic Evolutions be better than Evolving Skies? I would say it's too early to tell, but it has a good chance of being. So we'll just have to see. We will just have to see how the print goes, how the demand goes. Hopefully they don't reprint it to the ground. Thank you for everyone for watching my YouTube. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if you are a new watcher. Thank you so much. Peace.